Hello, and welcome back. This book I currently hold is passed down for generations. This book tells the tale of three boys, their experiences with Christmas, Thanksgiving, and their cultures, and how they celebrated Thanksgiving. Now, allow me to regale you with the tales of the behind the picture boys.
Probably my favorite thing I've ever done, or my biggest accomplishment, is I presented to IBPLC. There's like this giant board of like people from all over the state, United States. There's like some people from like Australia. There's like this person from like California, I think. But it was super cool because it was super rigorous. Because I had to really, you know, work harder, and especially because of the crowd I was speaking to, I had to speak a lot more formally. Because of that, now I'm way more comfortable speaking in front of adults, because that's usually the only people I really present to. It's just my exhibition. It's just I was showing it because I was luckily and fortunately chosen to present to them, to show what the school really is. People that are from IBPLC and they already know what Big Picture is, but it's to show that the idea of Big Picture is working. It's very, very good.
Favorite thing I ever done was probably making my lacrosse stick. It isn't the most rigorous project I've done, but it's my personal favorite because I use it a lot. And now that I get a lot of use out of it, I really put like my heart and passion into it because I am a lacrosse player. Even though there's sometimes maybe I get frustrated at lacrosse or take breaks from the game, it's still my favorite sport, and I will always play lacrosse. You ask me to play any sport, I'm going to choose lacrosse. And I really look forward to using it in my first game and really putting it to use in actual lacrosse.
My favorite personal thing or favorite personal accomplishment ever was the discovery of wood burning. That was good. I made a mic box. All of that is wood burnt, and all of that is hand drawn and hand wood burnt by me. Wood burning has really gotten me through some tough times. I'm really glad that it continues to be a part of my life.
Boo! Did I scare you? Since we're talking about holidays, we're going to talk about the scariest season of them all. Spooky season. I am going to tell a spooky tale. One spooky night in the town of Lafayette, we decided to go out towards the woods. Scariest part of them all. We forgot the snacks. This is a very, very scary moment. And the spookiest thing, other than not having the snacks, we didn't know where we were. But then we found this spooky ooky house. Since it was Halloween and all, we decided to knock and say, "Trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat." But the door opened, but nobody was there. It was spooky, cobwebs everywhere. There was ghost spiders. But then we heard this. It was the basement. We creaked it open. There was nothing there. But we went down anyway. And the door closed and locked behind us. And we didn't know where we were anymore because apparently we forgot we were in the house. But then we heard... What was that? It was the police. We were missing for 3 days and we didn't know. And that's the end of the spooky story.
In English.
So my story begins on All Hallows Eve. I stayed back and hung out with some friends at the box. It was a mistake. It was a big mistake. Closer, the hour of the witch approached. And closer did she. It's a little field out by the field house. Then I saw it, a scarecrow. I began walking back to the box. I heard like the creaking of wood. Stopped and I thought, that sounds like wood. turned around, the scarecrow was following me, standing there just staring at me. I stopped to pay no mind to it because I just thought it was a kid in a costume playing a prank on me. Then the ominous sound of stopped, looked up. There it was, on the road, following me. I ran. I couldn't stop running. Behind me, all I could hear was the sound of that scarecrow running after me.
So, one night, I was walking around the house by myself, blasting some tunes, chilling, and all of a sudden, in the corner of my eye, I saw one of my great-grandfathers just standing there. But I figured, oh, it's just my mind messing with me. So I looked at it, figuring it wouldn't be there anymore. No, it was. It was still there. He was staring at me. But you would think this story would be scary. It's not. It was actually quite calming. Because he looked at me, and he did his famous smile. And he looked at me and like shook his head, and he disappeared. And that moment, it's kind of sad. It's kind of making me sad right now. Because it makes you realize how much I miss him. And he was such a good grandfather. He really was. Originally, we put our house. I was gonna move, but then everything started going wrong. Like the sink stopped working, and like some other stuff stopped working. I can't really recall. And like we had a mouse infestation as soon as we put our house on the market. But as soon as we took it off, it stopped. I thought like it either didn't want us to leave, and it thought like we had better things that we could wait for, or like it was just like a sign like don't move yet. Because originally I was literally like gonna move like the opposite direction of Lafayette. Yeah, I'd be like going to like traditional school. So I think it was just like a sign. I thought it was really interesting. Now here's a spooky one. Okay, spooky. One night, my whole family was home, right? I was probably about 14, 15 at the time. I was still kind of like new to the area. So my house is basically like right on the line of the nation. So there's a lot of like wildlife and stuff around where I live. And in my backyard, it's all woods. A lot of the time I would hear a lot of stuff in the woods. So I was really afraid. I'm not used to like nature. So when I was out there, I heard something. And I actually looked over in the in like the corner of the woods, and I actually like saw something standing there, like no cap. I saw something standing there, staring at me. Like I could see its eyes. It wasn't a deer, wasn't anything else. It looked not really human, but it had like the shape of like a person standing, but I could tell it wasn't. And like it was moving, its arms, and its neck was like doing really weird things. The next few nights I kept seeing it, and only when I was out there I would see it. So it was really spooky. So I didn't, because we had like an area in the woods where I like to go walk through, and it's really spooky. I go up there now because I don't really care, because I'm like that. I'm strong, and as you can see. But no, it's really spooky. It's spooky, okay? Because it didn't make like a noise. It wasn't like a sound coming out of it. It was like you could hear it walking through, but it wasn't like deer, like where it's like heavy. You can really hear it, but it was like a human walking through. Like you can hear the steps in between, and it wasn't like you could hear it all. But it was really, really weird. I haven't seen it since, but that's like the one time where like it proved to me where I actually started believing in that kind of stuff. Because at the time I'm like, I don't know, the ghosts aren't real. But like things just started happening. I'm like, well, maybe. But now I actually think so, and I believe in spirits. I believe in all that. Yeah. Do you guys did you guys have any experiences like that where you see something in the woods and it's like it looked really weird, or it just didn't feel right?
This happened like 2 years ago. I was in the kitchen. I was cooking myself some microwave popcorn because I was hungry. It was like I think it was like noon time, and at the end of the hallway, there's like this tall like shadow figure there. I was just like, oh. It was like real tall. It was like probably like 6'2" or something.
Pretty tall.
Yeah, pretty tall guy. Must have had a very nice life. All the babes with him. He kind of just like I looked at it for like I think like a solid 5 seconds, and then like it walked in the other room. I don't know, haven't seen it since.
Did you follow it?
No,
Wimp.
I'm not trying to get haunted. So I just did not go in that room for the rest of the time my mom lived at that house. I would always just sit in the living room, watch some TV, eat some popcorn.
So, this happened not too long ago. Me and my buddies, we went up into the woods and we have a little area where we sit and we jam. Sing Escanye, fish dance, women's dance, cousins dance, stick dance sometimes. All the typical social songs. We were in the middle of a song when all of a sudden this like chorus of other voices joins us. And at first it was me and like three of my friends. It was just us three, and it felt like there were more than three of us there because of the voices. And so as the song's going on, the closer we got to the end, the louder those voices got. And then when it comes to that oh at the very end, those voices disappeared. So every time I'd stop a song or I'd finish a song, the voices, they would disappear. Then they would reappear when I started the next song from the very beginning. They sounded like men, like full-grown men singing with us. So it could have been that, because I have heard there are voices in the woods that if you go up there and sing, they will join you. So that's great.
So those were our spooky stories, and I thought they were pretty scary. T, what? Huh? What? Drayden?
So for Thanksgiving for me, as you can tell, I do not cook with my family. I eat. That is my goal. Back when I was little, we used to go to my grandma's house around lunchtime. It's a great time, especially because sometimes we'll have family. We have family out of the state. They'll come down. We'll catch up and eat together, share experiences. I'm sure, like this year, I'm definitely going to be sharing a lot about my school during Thanksgiving. And I will definitely be giving thanks for it. The last 3 years, we were playing street ball, or like football. So my great uncle, my uncle, my grandfather, my brother, and myself would go out into the road, throw the football around.
My grandmother cooks Thanksgiving, and this year, hopefully, I have the honor of helping her make Thanksgiving dinner. We have family out of state that comes down, and we talk, we mingle. Afterwards, all of the men in the household will bring up benches, and we'll sit and we'll sing for the women who cooked. In the morning, we will get up and we will cook breakfast, and then they will all leave.
Yeah, so those are our personal experiences with Thanksgiving.
Why don't we talk about Christmas? Another holiday is right around the corner. So Ian, what do you like to do for Christmas? And like, what's the best part about it in your opinion?
Well, for Christmas, we go to my grandmother's house, and we have family come down that live out of the state, and we all, talk about what they missed, maybe like accomplishments, or just things we've overall done. My favorite part about Christmas was definitely back when my great-grandfather was still alive, because like one of the biggest traditions was every year he bought me a Hess truck. It was my favorite gift to get, but it was everybody else's least favorite for me to get, because they were loud. They have buttons and they make a lot of noise. It's very annoying. But that's my Christmas, and what my favorite thing was, and what I do now. It's Dre Dog's turn. What do you do for Christmas, and what's your favorite thing?
Well, when I was younger, we used to have like a huge Christmas party on my dad's side of the family when my great-grandmother and great-grandfather were still alive. But they died in 2018, so it hasn't happened since then. That's probably my favorite part of Christmas, or it was my favorite thing to do in Christmas, because everyone was there. It was really fun, and we all got like at least 3 presents, open early. So it was kind of nice. But now we kind of just have dinner, and it's still pretty nice, but like Christmas, I'd say, it's still really nice. We go up to my great-grandfather's and my mother's side now to eat. We normally have like a dinner down there, and we open up presents too. My favorite thing about it is that it's definitely getting the $200 that I always get every year. My favorite present when I was little is probably this huge marble set I got because it was marbles and it was really fun. I'd probably sit there for like 4 hours just playing with marbles.
Like a marble run?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know, I'd probably sit there like 4 hours playing with marbles, and that was life right there. My life was complete as soon as I got that marble set. I don't know where that marble set is though. And that is it. That is the conclusion. Don't ask me to read again. Bye.
Just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this episode. And just I want to say, have a merry darn Christmas. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Cero año felicidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Espero el año
Yes, please.
Jingle bells, jingle bells.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Of it. What you do traditionally, your culture.
All get to know each other very well.
A fish! A fish! No! No! She's pissed.
Don't put the blame on me!
I'm gonna make you cry. I'm gonna say goodbye. I'm gonna die.
America.
No! Damn it! Stop. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Shh.
You're bald.
You see me, Mom?
Ladies, there's room for all of you.
Yes, the voices did try to jump me.
There's air there. He's gone. No, it's okay.
So,
This is your childhood!
No, it's not. That one broke. That might be my child.
Imposter! Stopped and I thought, that sounds like Wood.